is an amazing Tuesday morning. Welcome again, each and every one of you. I'm so excited to be live here with you. Today, we have a great guest. She'll be on the way in here to the studio. We're excited, so stay tuned. We're going to be talking about Sip and Savior, which is a tea service that we going to have come in today, and she's going to talk about her delicious tea. We're going to talk about how good and yummy it is to start your day with tea. So stay tuned for her. And her name is Jaye Kelly. I want to say her name is Jaye Kelly. So she is the CEO and founder of Binks Tea. So we're excited to have her. And listen up. I got some really fun things to talk about today. So stay tuned, share, tell a family and friend. Tune in, everyone. Make sure you leave your comments. We are listening to hear from you today. So dial in. If you're by your phone today, you can call in at 615-227-1470. Join us by calling in, join the conversation. You want to ask questions about this company and how you can get your tea and how you can learn more about being a supporter of this growing enterprise. Well, I like to say her business is going to be worldwide because I tasted her tea before. We had her on before. Well, I had a sample of her tea on with another gentleman that was on the show. So stay tuned for that. And I just want to remind each and every one of you, thank you again for listening to RFD Talk. RFD Talk, what we do here is we bring simple understanding to complicated situations by taking the hard work out of self-love and self-care. We're like a lifestyle show where you can tune in. There'll be guests on here to teach you, talking about their experience and growing their lives, personal development. We'll talk about mind, body, and spirit, how it's important to be present with yourself and learn how to live your best life. And that could be through many different conversations. So tune in and learn to grow to be your best person, right? That's what we all are here for. We're all on assignment to just step up and be our best person. So I'm excited to be a part of that. Excuse me, guys. I'm patting my nose because my nose is sweating. I'm having a moment. and, and, and we're having a moment here at the station. So sometimes you might see my nose glow. And that's only because I'm really happy to be back and things are moving forward. And it's like the eighth month of the year. And let's talk about that. Being August, a whole lot of new, abundant things are happening in our life. In August, it's a fun time of the year because you're looking at the end of the summer is approaching us. And it's kind of where you see, for me, I'm noticing the time is changing. For me, that's a little happy, sad because a girl like me love the sun. I love being in the sun, and then looking at the sun going down earlier and being central time. Sometimes it's a little bit like, oh no, the season change is here. So I have that little resistance. But then I'm like, oh, it's going to be great, beautiful. The leaves are changing. And I notice outside of my patio, one of the trees, the leaves are changing. And so for me, ending the summer is like just really, really, really like slowing down, kind of making sure that I'm in alignment with where I want to be. And that's what I want to hope for you all, that you're in alignment for where you want to be in 23. 23 has been a year of really some growing personal and business pain. But guess what? Stay the course. Life has challenges. Sometimes you feel like, you're growing and then you sometimes feel like you're stuck. And sometimes it just means to slow down and kind of see where you are. And I think August is that month to kind of just slow down and see where you are and how you want to end your summer and how you want to start your fall. So just want you to think about those things as we talk about self-care, personal development and growth and relationship with self and others on the show. Think about, what has August been for you this year? What is this season saying for you? What are you going to have to let go? I find that when I think of entering into the fall and the summer's ending, we're going to let go of things, right? You have some things that don't serve you anymore. You find that it's time to let that go. It could be people that don't serve you anymore. It could be places that don't serve you anymore. So I feel like fall kind of represents that time, even in our lives, as we grow and develop ourselves, our business. We have to come into that time of really just kind of letting go, right? So we said all that, but also I want to, I'm just going into a lot of fun things because I'm really excited to see what the fall is going to bring and what this quarter will look like once we shift over from the summer and into the fall. It's always some yummy. I got some yummy things coming up. I'm looking forward to sharing them with you all. So stay tuned for those things. But also, I like to thank my. I will be remiss if I don't thank my definitely our sponsors that supports me here on the RFD Talk Show, which is Shake Me Down. Shake Me Down is a handmade body butter that I love, and I need to place my order right now. So make sure you place your order. I was up today doing my self care, and I was like, "Oh, I'm getting low on my Shake Me Down." So you can order you some Shake Me Down from Facebook, or you can go on to email Shake Me Down at shakemedown06@gmail.com. Please and thank you, Shake Me Down, for being an amazing sponsor here on RFD Talk. But also want to thank our other sponsor, which is Majestic Candles and Company, which is 100% soy-based, toxin-free candles. So you definitely can go to livemajestic.com and you'll see the RFD, which are my sacred balance calendars. You can order. I have 2 fragrances there, and it's lavender and peppermint. So definitely check out for those candles. Thank you again. And yes, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, please like and share, and also share. Oh, our guest is here. Come on in, Jay. Come on in. You're great. Come on in. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Well, we have our guest, and she's in the green room. We'll be calling her. Oh, we can have a seat here. We'll be having her come up in just a second. I have some fun questions for her, so look for it. She looks adorable, as all her pictures have shown me on all her platforms. I follow her. I'm a big fan of hers. So definitely she is much more beautiful in person than on. Thank you, Mr. H, because I could use some water. I need some water before I drink some of this delicious tea that she brought in the house. Again, we are excited to have her here, but thank you for following me on Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and leave your comments. We'll love to hear what questions you may have for her or myself here on the show, or we look forward to that. And thank you for following me. So we're going to take our 3 deep breaths today because I just feel like I got to take a deep breath because it's just a beautiful day here in greater Nashville and here live at the mighty WBOL, the Heritage Radio Station. And if you haven't heard about the Heritage Radio Station, you need to tune in and find out more about us because we're here live. I think we're here 7 days a week. I'm here on Tuesday morning. Of course, I got other personalities, but of course, I'm the personality that you want to connect with here. So I'm excited to be that person here. So welcome again and call in. Definitely want to call in. Let me take that call-in number again, which is 615-227-1470. And if you want to set your phone up I don't know if you want to set your phone up for your audience. We have another stand, or this is the only stand. I got that one here. I have to move that one. We're gonna if you like to get if you want to now get I should have told you that too if you want to come earlier to get your stand. And then we have this here. You want to bring this over here. So we are getting her set up so we can ask her some questions here. And so a little bit about me, you guys. This whole summer, before we get into the interview, this whole summer I have been using my own practices, which is breathing. So we're gonna do a 3-minute, well, not 3 minutes, 3 deep breaths, which always helps RFD, helps me get present, get ready for this great interview. So let's take these 3 deep breaths with me. And the deep breath is all about centering, getting yourself in position to just be in your body and be present. Being present is very important. It's good to help clear out your thoughts. It helps with anxiety, or it helps with just being clear on your next move, right? So you're going to breathe in what you need for today, and you're going to let go, because I'm all about letting go, and so you can release things that does not serve you in today. If you woke up this morning and you felt like you got out on the wrong side of bed, but this is a perfect time to take a deep breath. Now, if you're driving, remember to hold tight to that wheel. Don't you let go, beautiful people. I need you to stay focused in the car, but definitely remember that your breath is a gift to life, and you want to tap into it, and be thankful for it. So let go of those phone calls that you might have got this morning that didn't make sense, those emails that didn't make sense, or somebody in your family who you just need to put them on pause for a minute and just take a deep breath. So join me with a deep breath, and we're gonna inhale peace and release stress. How about that? So right now, together, one deep breath, and exhale. And for me, I do it so smooth. But let me tell you, this is what I have to practice when I'm living real life now. This is real life for RFD. Breathe in. And exhale. And breathe in. And exhale. All right, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the RFD Talk. Who I am. I am your host, Robin F. David, and you can call me RFD. Now, we have our guests waiting, and we're ready to get to the questions. I picked up some questions. I've not picked up some questions, but I have some questions that I have here that I'm gonna. And one of them just simple. Welcome to the show, Jaye Kelly. Is that what we call you? Yes. Did I say it right? Because I follow you. I'm a fan, and I love your tea. And so happy that you made time to be on the show. And I have some questions. If you have a few minutes to just tell us a little bit about who you are and name your company, then we'll come back to I'll find these questions that I have already kind of wrote down some in my phone. All right. Tell me your name and a little bit about who you are.
My name is Jay, and we are a home-brewed tea company called Binks Tea LLC. We're located here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we just do flavored tea, sweet tea, anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get you to talk with me. So you tell me a little bit about your journey. So that's the name of your tea, Binks Tea, and it's really cute. I'm loving all this Binks Tea stuff. Looks so beautiful. And let me tell you, I had the opportunity to have some of the Binks Tea, and it's so delicious that I definitely am so glad that you brought some more out today. And I've been seeing you at different events, and I've been like, I need to get to the event to purchase my tea, because what the listeners and the viewers have to do is really taste your tea, because that's really it's so delicious. It's so me. I was like, I'm very particular about tea, and so your tea is like one of the number one teas I've tasted in the industry. And I've tasted tea. No, really, I'm being honest. I am genuine. I said, because what's his name came on the show, and he was a cool dude, and he brought it on here, and I was like, wait a minute, this tea right here, we got to get her on here to tell me her journey, and I want to know a little bit. Thank you for being here. It's really important to us to know a little bit. I got these questions like, so what? Let me get my other questions together, guys, because I want to make sure I answer the right questions for our listeners and for your followers. So can you tell me a bit about your journey and how you came to be established as Binks Tea?
Okay. Well, I started making Binks tea in the fourth grade. My mom actually made the tea in the house, and she made the best tea. You can take it warm or chilled. It was the best. But she had surgery and she couldn't make it. So my dad tried, and it was terrible. I love him. Rest in peace. I love you, Daddy. But it was terrible. So I tried it, and it was amazing. And ever since the fourth grade, I've just been making it for like just my house, and just for my mom used to have Sunday dinner. So I'd take some over there, or she'd be like, can you make me some tea? I'm like, okay. So a few years later, Our son, Bink, was born. Shout out to CEO Bink. Baby, I love you. Shout out to Bink Security. Kobe, I love you too. Silent partner. I'm sorry.
No, you doing perfect. Shout
Okay, and
yes. Tell them thank you.
man, it's a whole crew behind me, and I thank y'all, and I love y'all. But yeah, and I said I wanted to start selling it. And what made me want to start selling it was my sis had a baby shower. And I heard that it was people popping up looking for the pineapple. And they were like, that you could really sell this. So I'm like, okay. So, and I put it with the name of my son, CEO Bink. And we was like Binks Tea. And we've been doing it since maybe 2017, 18, but we finally made it a business in 2021.
Oh, I love this.
Yes, and we just recently went LLC because we started sole proprietor. But you get better opportunities with LLC.
Great.
So we just jumped out there. And first of all, shout out to Greg because he's the one who brought me up here.
Thank you. This is what I'm trying to say. Help me remember his name because he was so fun and so hilarious. God, thank you for Greg the comedian. Yes. Thank you.
Shout out to him.
Yes.
Y'all never would have known about Binks Tea unless he brought me up here. So I really appreciate that.
So, okay. So I am super excited. So I don't want to pass up any opportunity to find out more. So it's named after your son, which is such a cute name. I love it. I think it's an adorable name. And then also you initially started in the 4th grade, which is like something you've been doing all your life then. All your life is making this delicious tea. And then you said something about the pineapple. He had brought the mango and something else on here, but oh my goodness, I'm like, pineapple sounds yummy to your tummy. I never thought of tea being in so many great flavors. That's the other thing that I was so impressed with the mango. But now in my mind, I'm like, I can't wait to try the pineapple. Oh, well, I love to try the pineapple. I'm hoping I will be able to try that today because I'm going to purchase some too.
Yeah. Just for you. And I will not take credit for my pineapple tea. Actually, it was my silent partner's idea.
Wow.
We were having company over and I was just making sweet tea by the bulk. And he was like, what if you throw some pineapples in there? What if you make it like a fruit tea? And I'm like, let me see. So I went in there and whipped it up. And with our guests, it was a hit. So I'm like, okay, add it to the menu. Thank you, silent partner.
Yes. Look, see, this is the thing. Okay, so this is so exciting because you also, and congratulations to you and your silent partner. Now, you also allured to this question for me. Like I said, I want to make sure I get the background deep so everyone can understand. Could you share a brief of, okay, so your rebranding, you did some rebranding in 21. So that's what you have said something about that. So you decided to really, really look at this as a business. Tell our listeners what that means when you make this whole commitment to rebrand. What was that like for you?
I would say at first it was kind of stressful because I didn't think I could do it on my own. But then, I had to look around like, I'm really not doing this on my own because, I have my silent partner behind me. I have my mom, biggest supporter. I have my mom behind me. And it's like, what? We're just going to take this step by step. We're going to do it the right way. And we're going to see where this goes because it's like, I want to leave this to my kids. It's like my son, he does the events with me. He's out there, he's selling. He's at school, bringing orders home.
Wow.
And his friends would cash app him. And it's like, I had to get it into myself to be like, what? Let's just go hard or go home. And I ain't been home yet. I ain't been home yet.
I love it. I love this. Great. Congratulations that you haven't been home yet. So tea crafting and flavors. How do you decide as a company? That's another thing. Which sets the Binks Tea apart from other tea companies? What is that? So you rebranded, decided, and then what made you decided you would set yourself among all these great other companies? How did you set yourself, that's what my other question would be, apart from other tea companies? What would you say?
I would say flavor. flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
Mm-hmm.
coming from a home where sweet tea was really big. It's like I taste a lot of sweet tea, and I'm like, I'm not knocking you, but it's like I know I could do it better. So, and just to incorporate the fruit into it and those fruit flavors, I had to get with some fruits that I kind of mesh well with, something that I enjoy.
Mm.
And I love pineapples, and it's like when you throw it with the sweet tea, it's just boom.
Oh, I cannot wait to try this pineapple with 'cause pineapple itself. I learned has a lot of benefits, right? And I do like what you said. It was sets your company. Again, I'll say your company flavor sets because I am a tea drinker, and I said, "Whoa!" Like I was like, "Oh my god!" And I could not forget how your tea flavor was so delicious in my mouth. And I was like, "Wait a minute, this tea." I'm so happy that I had the opportunity that Greg brought it out here because I was like, Greg, thank you. Let me know about the tea because I, again, am for the flavors of teas, and your flavor tea it does set it aside from a lot of teas. And not knocking the ones I've tried. I've tried some good teas, but your tea is very much at the top of well, if I had to order some for an event, I would order yours because it tastes very. Um, it separates itself from others. It tastes very good. So I can see the taste of love in it and all the things that you put in it. So thank you for sharing that with us. So could you well, let me see one of my other questions, guys. So your business do have a unique history starting from your childhood up to now, and you said something about your dad and evolving with your family, and it just sounds like it's been a family thing. So your dad used to do the tea as well when you were growing up.
No, he tried it that one time
Okay.
when my mom had surgery.
Oh, I see.
And I was like, don't do it again.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay, that's what
I was like, let
remember.
me try because what you came up with, it was terrible.
Okay, now I see why you went into that. So that's how you decided to change the whole narrative of the story. Okay, now thank you for reminding me. So what things in the community have you been able to get your tea out to the stores, and how would you like the community to support you with that?
I would love to get into a store or like one of these restaurants, these meat and threes. I want to get into Kroger. I just want to be everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be everywhere you want tea. I'm trying to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And, we do events. First thing, shout out to the beautiful Miss Terica with For the People. I've done several events with her, and she is amazing. She is amazing. And I love doing events with her because she really helps with the community. Like, it's always like a bike giveaway for the kids, backpacks, or something to help. Not only just out here making money selling product, but to also give back. And I love that.
That is great. No, it's awesome. Partnerships like that is so important. I was thinking about that this morning. Just having the right support and being with the right at the right place at the right time does make a difference, especially with the growing business. So congratulations that you have started already with some amazing people in the community. And there is a lot of great people in the community in Nashville. That's what I'm discovering as being a part of Nashville, especially just being transparent. I know we're black or we got black growing business, but we're migrating with different cultures, and I think that's what I love about Nashville. It's a melting pot to grow your business, not only as a black business owner, which I want to thank you for being one of our black businesses that we like to sponsor this month and shout out and definitely support this month. Yeah, so we're just so happy to have you coming out and making time to be on the show because it means a lot to our listeners and viewers to hear how do we support you and how to, what you're doing. And I feel like sometimes as businesses we need that acknowledgement and knowing that we're here and that you've been putting the time in, the heart in, doing your thing. Because I can't imagine what that means to be doing big orders of tea. So what does that mean when you get that big old order and you got, so how do you, I know you're a woman of multi streams of income and
Woo!
businesses, because I know you're a mother, and you also told me you are by trade maybe into.
Yes, I'm in healthcare. I
In
work
healthcare.
at Vanderbilt
Yeah.
over 100 hours.
So how do you manage to be all these great things, as you know, as a woman, in a great business that you're in healthcare?
Um, you know, again, I can't give all the credit to myself because I
Okay.
have a team behind me. Like when I'm busy making orders, I know that my kids are good. I know that, you know, dad has them fed, homework done. I don't have to worry, house clean. I don't have to worry about certain things. Like when I get into T mode, it's T mode.
I love the word.
And
It's
it's so
T-Mode.
funny with CEO Bink. It's so funny that when I put my shower cap on, he said that. He was like, when you put your bonnet on, we all know you in T mode, so we'll see you later.
Oh
Once
my
the
God,
bonnet
I
comes on,
love
baby, we in
this.
T mode.
So I love how the family is out and your silent partners are there, and you acknowledging how husband is helping at home. This is the way we like to see family businesses grow. Like all the support of family, and I love how you said you put your cap on, and that's it. That's it.
And they know.
That's T mode. T mode. I love that.
Go on, get out the way. I love you though.
Yes, yes.
And it's like I owe so many people flowers just to be on this journey, sitting here now. Just like my very first event, I got to give flowers to the beautiful Sony and Mr. Magic over here at Sensation. She just called me and was like, "Hey, we're having this event in May. We want you to be a part of it," because she knew that I was Binks Tea, but at that time she didn't know that we had went actual business mode. And I was like, "Girl, I just got a business and I just got my business cards. I'm gonna be there." And I'm like, we showed up and Nashville really showed us love. And it's like every event that we do, and I want to thank you, Nashville. Thank you. Because every event we do, they come out and they show nothing but love. And I really appreciate it. And it's like all I wanted to do was have people try my tea. And it's like now people are starting to try it and try some more.
Yes, try some more, because definitely know that I'm excited for you. Hearing that how Nashville's been supporting you, and just how humble you are, and this whole expansion for you. I feel like big expansion for you. I just feel that for you. When I seen you one time on one of your events, and you was like, "I just got to sell one more gallon," and you was like, "Oh, sold out." I was
I
like,
just wanted to declare
yeah.
somebody come get it.
I was like, yes. I was like, oh my God, where is she? I even was like, can I get over there real quick and get this last gallon? Because I know how delicious it is. And I was like, trying to follow you. I tell everybody where they can follow you as well.
Yes, Facebook or Instagram, Binks Tea LLC, and our website, binkstea21.com. And we have a location right off of Murfreesboro Road, 309 Plus Park Blvd. We're in Suite 149. We are actually about to get set up to where we'll do like in-store shopping, to where you come to the location and it's already going to be up. We got our popcorn machine, free popcorn with the purchase of tea. We're about to get it going for you.
Oh, so this is some of the future things. You're going to be doing some pops up in some of the stores and things. Is that what did you say?
We're gonna open the doors to where if somebody just wants to pull up and grab some, I have a refrigerator in there. We just got like everything set up from to store the tea at bulk.
Okay.
We have our popcorn machine. We have our TV set up in there, and it's gonna actually be a store. So
this is what you're saying. Your future is you're having a store. Did I hear
it's gonna be a storefront right now? It's my manufacturing place. I just go in there and just make up the orders because thanks to so many people who've been ordering, I've been busy these past few weeks. I appreciate you guys, and but we're going to take that location in the next. I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. I'm gonna give it by September, the beginning of September.
Yeah.
The doors will officially open, because it's supposed to have been open, but we needed to tweak a few things, and every day is a learning process. You learn something new every day. That's my motto. So I think we're ready.
Wow. Congratulations. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Are you 60 plus and love to travel? Introducing the Senior Travel Discount Network, brought to you by Low Cost Airlines. Call us anytime, day or night, and save up to 70.
Taking a break with us. We're so happy to have Binks Tea LLC. Yes, congratulations. She is doing big, major, amazing things here in the city of Greater Nashville. And she's also expanding her territory in Nashville. She's growing into a location. Big things are happening for her and her silent partners, family, and friends. So we thank you for being here. Again, she is serving in the community and doing big things in the community, and we appreciate her in our community here. So we talked about your location, you're coming up, your brand is moved into a whole new mindset, going from a distribution center to a local store. That is an accomplishment. That is a huge accomplishment once you decided, you said it was to rebrand in 21. In the last couple of years, you've done a lot of expansion.
Yes, we started 2021 sole proprietor, and doing events and doing things. I didn't at that time. I didn't understand the business aspect behind it, and that's like one of the main reasons why I went sole proprietor way. And as I got into it deep and actually was like, you know what? Instead of, because I had a choice, I'm like, am I going to further my nursing, or am I going to put that energy into Binks Tea? So I was like, I love what I do every day. I love helping patients, but it's something about this tea.
It is.
So I went this route, and really started doing my research and learning new things. And I was like, you know what? I would have better opportunities. I can really expand and really go further as a company, as LLC. So I was like, we dissolved Binks Tea, the sole proprietor, and we rebranded Binks Tea LLC. And it's like, just the start of that has kind of jump started a few things, as far as like getting approved for like business credit and stuff like that, things that I didn't know about as sole proprietor. And I'm like, okay,
congratulations. And that's the power of learning. I like what you said, your motto. You said that every day. You said every day you learn
something new every day.
And life is like that. I think I woke up this morning saying that to myself, like asking God, like, how can I understand life a little bit more deeper on today, right? Like yesterday you did this, but how do I learn life a little bit, understand it a little bit more deeper than just on the surface, right? And I love how you said you chose your passion, which is your purpose now first. And healthcare is a great place to be, right? Because that's also been a great, probably a great experience, like you said, to serve people and then to make money, to survive and thrive. But congratulations, that I like how you decided to really put what's important to you and your family, because leaving a legacy is really what we're born to do, right? How do we leave these legacies if we don't be open to applying the knowledge? So congratulations that you're
Thank
applying the
you.
knowledge that you're learning each and every day. That is really an awesome thing to do. So we know the future is very bright for you guys. And as a successful, what has been some of your challenges that you would say to some of the listeners that before you was able to get to that space of rebranding? What were some of the things that you say that you would tell another person maybe that's listening that might want to that you might experience that you think they might experience as well? What's one of those
Um,
challenges that you might want to share that you really really felt like was challenging the most?
Man, I'm gonna say the internet trolls. No lie, because people hide behind the keyboard, and they're really big and bad behind the keyboard. And
Really?
if I would have let some of those comments like really get to me, I would have stopped my business a few years ago. And I was
Mm.
actually talking to my mom about this because we actually started using pouches. When I say I started with two rice pots, this is what we call rice pots, two small little quart pots, making pouch orders out of. But the pouches, I marketed them as like the adult Capri Sun, because you stick a little straw in them. But the color of my tea and the shape of the pouch bag and everything got really really negative comments. But
Mm.
it's like it got bad. Like, it had me crying in the bathroom. My silent partner was like,
Oh,
"Girl, if you don't quit, what? You know your product is good." And I'm like, "But they talking about me and they talking about
oh,
how it
hearing you.
looks." And
Okay.
he was like, "Girl, stop."
Oh, I'm glad you're definitely a great listener too. Let me have a question because that's what I want to know. Like in your industry, what has been the challenge? Thank you for answering it the way you did. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Hello. Yeah. So we in your industry, that was one of the things that you faced. Just the trolls, the people who made you.
Negative comments, they made me feel bad about my business and what I enjoyed to do, what I
Mm,
enjoyed doing.
I said, what
You
happened?
know,
And so you decided to what was one of the things you decided when you started seeing those comments? You just took it as I'm not gonna let that bother you. What was the thing that you? How was you able to block it out? How was you able to block the haters out
man.
to
When
get to where you are? You had to do something.
Yes, when I done an event
Excuse me.
with for the people, beautiful Miss Terica, and I sold out. And
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I got people over here talking about me, but I got people over here buying me. Who am I gonna listen to?
Oh, girl,
Who really
you
working?
telling the tea right now. That's the
That's
real
the
tea.
tea.
That's the tea. I'm leaving here excited and inspired by you so much today. Because that's what we gotta listen to when we're in your industry, whatever industry you're in, and you're in the tea industry. And I'm sure, like having those other companies out there, people comparing you or telling you that was a little. I bet that is a much when you get
Yeah.
trolls on your page, and people can't get on there and say comments that don't make sense. Hey, beautiful people, if you like to call in and ask Miss Binks any question, we just would love for you to call in at 615-227-1470. Thank you, beautiful people here in the greater Nashville. We would love to hear from you. Our surrounding areas. If you're on Facebook, leave your comments. Ask Miss Binks the questions. What it takes to be a tea in the tea industry and what some of those challenges are. So if you have questions about tea industry, that she is the lady who is giving us the tea right now. Okay.
We
And
got the tea.
we got the tea, beautiful people. Thank you for being here. So yes. So your future is bright and you decided to to go. I love how you said to go with the people that support you. Because I think sometimes we forget about there are people support. Because even I had a lady come on today and being in the media industry and in my past ran from media. So now I'm like a mature woman. I'm like, should I be in this? Right? And some days I had those moments, right? And then I had one of my media friends come on today, like tell you, like, girl, go with the people who love you. Like, don't
Yes.
worry about the other people. And some days you have to tell yourself that, like, I'm going, and I really appreciate you being that transparent with us today, because it does take that. Some days you feel like I want to just give up because somebody said, "Well, your show ain't this, and you ain't doing all that, and I don't follow you, whatever." And we get all mixed up in our feelings with who don't like our page and who don't leave a comment. But I told the Lord today, I said, I want to enjoy the journey, Lord. That's why I told him, I just want to enjoy the journey. I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be at the right time with the right people. And that was my gratitude this morning. So thank you for affirming that with me today. That is the best way to go. So tell us one thing was having a small win for you today, this week. Can you share? We like to talk about small wins on our show. And I thought, let me just ask Miss J, what's a couple small wins you want to talk about today that you would tell your followers and listeners?
Okay. I would say a small win this week would be as a new business, establishing my business credit. And establishing and doing right by it. And that's the thing, like
That's good.
even on the personal side, which it ain't none of y'all business, but in my 20s, I spent my 20s tearing my personal credit up.
Okay.
And then I spent my 30s rebuilding it.
Okay.
And it's like, when it comes to a business, I will not I will not destroy it. And it's like that win of starting the business credit with the vendor credit, just to get my Paydex score up higher, and learning about Paydex scores and this and that. And that's a win for me, just to get started, because I'm trying to be on the journey. I need that 80 Paydex score.
Okay, listen.
With Duns and Bradstreet. Shout out to y'all for giving me that number.
Yes, congratulations. I'm sitting here with a powerhouse. Did you get the tea, everybody? Get your business in line for capacity to expand it. This is expansion in the house right here on RFD Talk. Thank you for coming and putting the fire to our listeners and adding us some sweet tea. Y'all, listen, look at this tea. Look at this beautiful container, and the pineapples look so OMG, guys. You got to order your tea. I got me some, and I'm going to order me some more. And definitely going to be following. I'm a fan. And now I hope to become a friend, because listen, well, RFD have events. We're going to have some Binks Tea in the house.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We got the dispenser packages and everything. This pineapple, this one is for you.
Oh, thank you. I cannot wait, guys. So tell me that so let's talk about that. Which one is your favorite? Tell me one more time.
Favorite, it goes back and forth between the original OG, the sweet tea, and I want to say peach, but the pineapple is hidden.
So you
I like all of them. Because I make them.
Okay, she like all of them. So you got to I have to try all of them now. So let me ask one other question, because RFD, of course, talks about holistic approach to eating. And because I'm a little bit mature and seasoned, I love sweet tea. But I ended up do you have any unsweet tea or half and half? And I used to laugh about the half and half because I was a server, y'all. And I used to look at people like, why y'all get half and half? And when moved to the South from Midwest, I always drink my sweet tea. But sweet tea,
it could be too sweet at times.
Yes, but my body, I said, it's matured, and now sugar, and I'd be like, I have to pay very attention to my sugar intake. So that is something. Do you carry any like that? Because I know some people say they want the half and half, or they want it unsweetened. And how do you feel about that?
At first, I really didn't dabble into that, but as of recently, I want to say in the past month, I have gotten some orders of just straight unsweet tea, but with the fruit.
Okay. Ooh.
Loved it. Which I myself, when I dropped it off, I told them, I was like, I really don't drink this tea this way. So, I don't know if I could vouch for it or not, but they really loved it. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to add that to the menu for my people,
who has less sugar, and I think it's only because of maturity and of season of your life. Yeah, we're talking about seasons in life with RD, and I say that because when I was younger, you could not give me no unsweet tea.
No,
and I think, but I like the idea of what you said, the natural sweetener. you make me now like, girl, sweet with some pineapple or something. Only because,
Yes.
like I said, I had to watch my intake of sugar, and I used to I could drink sweet tea all the time, like all day long. It would be one of my favorites. But again, I'm glad to hear that you were open to adding to your
Yes. Trying
flavors.
new
And
things,
yeah, but that one sounds spectacular, I should say.
Yes, they loved it. They've ordered it a couple times.
Okay,
Just the
okay,
unsweet, and
okay,
then just throw the fruit in there. And I'm like, I got you. We
okay.
gonna work it out. We gonna master it.
All right now. Well, just wanted to shout out our unsweet tea, but you definitely want some natural sugar because that's what I ended up doing with my coffees. I ended up moving out into natural sweeteners, and now I can drink my coffee black. But it took time, only because in the morning for me, sugar just goes into a whole thing for me. I had to watch my eating now, but that's now, not when I was in my early plus age. You know, I'm 50 something now, 50 fine, they say, but hey, thank you, Lord.
No, that's right. Don't look a day over it.
You know, that's why I said.
Ma'am.
I said about you. You look young when you talk about you did in your 20s. You learned about your credit and you had to restore your credit, girl. You only look 25 right now, so I know you can't be much over that, girl. And the business numbers, look at her doing things totally in excellence is what I sound, and that's what I feel when I'm connecting with you. Your tea tastes excellent, and now just meeting you and knowing that you are who you are, and Binks is what it represents. I feel excellence with you. So congratulations to all your success and all your growth and all your business decisions. Sounds on point. So if you want to start a business, you better listen to this young lady. She's doing it and making it happen. Thank you again. Thank you again. So let's see. So the culture of tea impacts people's life and well-being. What do you think about teas for people? What do you think is the importance of having a good tea in your life?
I would say there are some teas that they cater to the healthier side as far as like the herbal teas and like the detox teas and everything. And I can't say that I cater to that side because I do use sugar, but not as much.
Okay.
And we're about to start a honey sweet tea, which cancels out the sugar and just goes straight raw honey. So we're it's like every day we work on how to cut this out, but still have that Binks tea flavor.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
You know how to reduce the sugar, but still keep it us.
Yeah, I love it.
We're working on it.
Well, great. I'm just checking in because I know the tea has benefits, right? Different types of tea, and just it's so. And I love how you said originally you are. And definitely notice sweet tea is at the top of most people's thing. That's number one, right? It's sugar. We love sugar. Most of us love sugar. So you're definitely supporting the majority, right? But then you have that other side of tea that comes with different health benefits. And that's what I was like, the thing about tea, it has its good health benefit. What do you think about, let me see, any other usage that you may see that your company will do with your tea? I know you're going to do healthier teas possibly or keeping it, but then is there any other things that you see that your company will offer with your teas?
Yeah, like
maybe, I don't know.
We're thinking about venturing into like the green tea side.
Okay.
And how to perfect that, but keep it its flavor, but then put our Binks tea twist on it. Just like we do a version of Arnold Palmer, which is our Binks Gold Lemonade, where we take our, how you they will take sweet tea and do with lemonade. It's good.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. This pineapple. Oh my goodness.
So we'll take the pineapple and then we'll do it with the lemonade. So it's like we'll take something and then put our own twist on it. And I'm just trying to get out there and I want to add more things that people will like. I want to add, for my healthy side, the green teas, the unsweets, and and for my people who likes the good sweet flavors, I got y'all.
Yes,
I'm trying to cater to both of y'all.
Yes,
while staying authentic and true to myself and my business.
I love it. Jaye Kelly, I love everything you represent. I am so honored. Tell me a little bit about what fun things do you do outside of bringing us the tea? What's some things that you like to do that your listeners might, connect with you on? What's some like fun things outside of business?
Man, I like to eat.
Okay.
I like to eat. I love to support local, chefs around here in town. Like, there's one good chef, Mr. Chef Jay Reed. He is Chef Life 901, and he's so dope. His food is so good, and I spend my money on food.
Okay. You're a food connoisseur.
I eat my money.
Yes, well, that's okay. Well, that's all fun because you can go out and taste some of these great restaurants in the greater Nashville, which is a good thing to be because in tea business you connect with the right food establishment. I think you're doing your hobby will bring you more, a lot more connection because that's what we do. Having fun, right? Well, then you'll end up meeting somebody say, "Hey, put your tea on our menu."
Yes, and that's how I actually got in with Greg.
That's what I'm saying. And the chef brought your drink on my show, our show. So I think your hobby sounds wonderful. I think it sounds fun. I love it. And like again, I'm really excited. So tell us a little bit about your son and how old he is, and a little bit about him being a great partner with you because I know
amazing.
He brings a lot to Binks. So tell us a little bit. How old is he?
Amazing. He is 11.
Okay.
His name is Justice, but his nickname is Bink.
Okay.
And he is just amazing. And just bringing him into the company and him actually working it and running it with me, like he's on my right at the events. He's selling at one of the events. He took our camera around and went to each table and was like, hey, would you like to say something for the camera? Had them promoting their business. And he's just amazing, and just his mannerism and the way that he speaks, you would not think that you're talking to an 11-year-old. It's like he is a mini entrepreneur, and it's like, if I can continue to feed that, by the time that he gets of age, his credit score is going to be high. That way, he's going to start out running. He won't be delayed. Like, a lot of us, me, myself, like, I feel like I'm behind. That's why I feel like I got to go so hard right now, because I feel like I waited too long to start this business of something that I love to do. So I feel like I'm behind. I feel like I gotta play catch up. But if I can, set that foundation for him, he don't have to struggle coming out the gate. Like, if I lay that foundation down for him, by the time he's 18, he's coming out beast mode.
I love it. So in our closing thoughts, and it may all tie into the same question a little bit, because what I would like to know was what is one of your most rewarding aspects of being the owner of Binks Tea? What is that?
Returning customers. I would say the feedback, the reviews. At first the bad reviews used to really get to me, but then I had to put it in my mind that I am accepting to all criticism, whether it's good or bad, and the bad criticism is going to get me better, and the good criticism is also going to get me better. So I'm going to take both of them.
Yes, I love it. The returning customers, I love it. That was awesome. Tell our listeners, and we're going to wrap it up. We've had a great show with you, Jaye. You are an amazing businesswoman, mother, community servant, and we are super honored to have you. And the tea, oh my goodness, y'all! You got to get your tea because it is so. Listen, Oh, let's just take a sip and cheers and congratulations. Oh, Mr. H get some tea
Yeah, that's
too.
me.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers to 2023 and beyond. And
Thank you.
congratulations on all your success, your LLC, your expansion of your new business, the doors of people walking in. And I'm in agreement with all the return customers because I'm absolutely a return customer.
Thank you.
And I'm definitely happy for you. Again, tell our viewers and listeners how we can contact you and what platforms would you like for everybody to look for you on.
Okay, yes. If you're on social media, Binks Tea LLC on Instagram and Facebook, Binks Tea. Just look for our logo, and you got me. And we have a website, binkstea21.com, where you can order. We deliver. You can pick up at our location. And yeah, shout out to KreateHub, who actually gave me a start to even have a location. you know. So, and I gotta give a shout out to my mama, who actually made me do that event at that grand opening because I wasn't gonna do it because I thought it was too late. And she was just bugging me to make sure I did it. And when I did it, next thing you know, I got a suite with them, and here we are. It's gonna be a store.
Wow, congratulations. Look at you. Well, I want to say thank you. Our listeners are so honored to have you today. It means everything that you came out here and hang out with us here live at RV Talk Show, which we are at the mighty, WBOL. WBOL is the Heritage Radio Station. We're so grateful to be here. And thank you so much, girl. And we look forward to you coming back in the near future, sharing more about all of your evolving of the company and great things that are happening for you and your family and business. Thank you again, Jaye Kelly. You rock out, girl. So thank you, listeners and viewers. We appreciate you following us today. Share and like. Tell everybody that you know about the tea. So this is the tea.
Got the tea.
We got the tea.
If you want the tea, Binks got it.
Binks got the tea.
Got it.
So follow Binks on all of her platforms. Are Binks Tea. The information here is in my thread. I put her information in thread. Follow me on my platforms where you can find out more about Binks Tea because I'll be sharing her and highlighting her more because we definitely look forward to supporting her. So thank you again, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful people. Till next week, beautiful people. Stay tuned to RFD Talk here live at the mighty 147 Nashville's Heritage Radio Station. Peace, deuce, and remember, I am Robin F. David, inspiring you to embrace, love, and nurture yourself and others. See you guys next week. Love you so much, beautiful people.